Alright, let's dive into something that's both fascinating and a little mind-boggling. Queen Elizabeth II's insanely strict dress code at royal family gatherings. Now, we all know the royals are big on tradition and protocol, but this takes it to a whole new level. Personally, I think this isn't just about fashion, it's about control, identity, and maintaining an image that's been centuries in the making. But let's break it down. First off, imagine being a 14-year-old invited to Sandringham by Prince Edward, like Tanya Rose was back in 1979. Exciting, right? But then you get this dress code list that's basically a novel. 4 long dresses, 4 breakfast outfits, 4 tea outfits, shooting gear, Barber jackets, Wellington boots, the works. What makes this really interesting is how it highlights the royal family's obsession with precision. It's not just about looking good, it's about fitting into a world where every detail is curated. From my perspective, this isn't just about clothes, it's about indoctrination into a lifestyle that's completely foreign to most people. Tanya had to go out and buy everything because, as she said, "I didn't grow up like that." That alone tells you how exclusive this world is. Now, let's talk about the awkward moments, because those are where the real stories lie. Tanya brought a fake pearl necklace, a gift from her mom, and the Queen Mother asked if it was a family heirloom. Talk about pressure. She played it cool, but the fact that she didn't mention it was from Fenwick's shows how quickly you can feel out of place in that environment. What many people don't realize is that these interactions aren't just small talk, they are tests. The royals are constantly assessing how well you fit into their world, and one wrong move can make you feel like an outsider. Tanya was lucky Queen Elizabeth II was there to ease her nerves, but even then, the evening wasn't without its hiccups. One thing that immediately stands out is the moment Prince Charles noticed Tanya adding salt to her coffee instead of sugar. He called it extraordinary, which, let's be honest, is royal speak for "what on earth are you doing?" This raises a deeper question. How much of this strictness is about tradition, and how much is about maintaining a sense of superiority? In my opinion, it's a bit of both. The royals use these rituals to reinforce their status, but they also genuinely believe in preserving their heritage. It's a fine line, and one that's easy to cross if you're not paying attention. What this really suggests is that being part of the royal circle, even temporarily, is like stepping into a different universe. The dress code isn't just about clothes, it's about conforming to a set of unwritten rules that govern behavior, speech, and even how you take your coffee. A detail I find fascinating is how Tanya was sent off with the Queen and other royal women after the meal, while the men stayed behind. It's a tradition that feels outdated, but it's also a reminder of how deeply ingrained these customs are. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just a family gathering, it's a performance, a carefully choreographed display of royal life. So, what's the takeaway here? Personally, I think the royal dress code is a window into a world that's both captivating and incredibly isolating. It's a reminder that behind the glamour and the tiaras, there's a rigid structure that demands conformity. But it also makes you wonder, is this a way to preserve something beautiful, or is it a relic of a bygone era that's due for an update? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on this.